So what we're looking for at Solvay Ventures is really companies that stretch the core of Solvay, but also have an impact on people's lives and on sustainability. So one example is that we have a company in the US that does solid state batteries. So we hope to go from lithium ion to solid state, which has a much higher energy density. So our cars can drive longer, our cell phones can, charge less. So that's kind of one example. We have another, we're looking at other companies that are also doing, bio-based solutions that replace, kind of typical chemical building blocks, but use, waste resources. So we're really looking at a wide scope of activities that not only can provide a difference for our company in terms of revenues and also for the startup, but also, how can that improve the lives of humans and mankind? So that's really our goal. And that's the way that you make returns on investing, is not make, you don't make bets on incremental technologies, you make bets on breakthrough technologies. What we tend to do is we tend to do maybe a bit more earlier stage companies. So we invest in earlier stage deals. Today we have a portfolio in the US and in Europe. We're looking to build that out and we're looking to diversify it. So I think with regards to our peers, we're different. We're not necessarily better or worse. We're just different. We do earlier stage deals in different spaces. We don't necessarily see our peers that often, so the BASFs, Evonik's, DSMs of the world. So in the end, I think we're different. We're not necessarily better or worse, but we're just different. And our goal is to be very patient with these startups and also help them get to market as well. So that's our goal, is to have a long-term relationship with the ecosystem, generate revenues for those startups, but also for Solvay. And obviously, hopefully the portfolio will generate a profit for the group, which means that we can keep on doing our jobs in the long term as well. There's two ways, right? So we look at internally within Solvay. So that's also, presenting people within, our business units and also with our research and innovation teams, new companies, new startups, new ideas, new technologies that they have not seen, which helps them not only benchmark our technologies against others, but also, have complementary technologies or products to our products. So that's really important internally as well. That has a huge impact, and also it helps change mentalities too, because sometimes people in big companies don't necessarily have the opportunity to work with startups, which are much more agile and can work a lot quicker and make decisions quickly. Meanwhile, in big companies, it tends to be a bit slower. And then in the outside world, I think what's important too for startups is also to have access to our resources and our know-how and our markets. We're still a pretty big chemical company and chemical and materials company, and we also feel that with these startups, we can do kind of 1 + 1 = 3. We can do something a bit better, not only for the startup, but for the Solvay group, and hopefully for humanity in general.